Hi, welcome back, and we're going straight in with Tessugura Bokutatsu Mono. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
The anime will center around the extracurricular activities of students. Boring!
How many other shows do that, Karto?
Let's see, 1, 2, all of them!
Yeah, quite a few. Too many, in fact. Moving on.
Okay, I just got some bizarre information about this show. It says on its wiki page, which I can't believe it has, the series will be animated using the program Miku Miku Dance.
Doesn't look like it to me.
Yeah, I kind of call bullshit on that.
Your Wikipedia page...
Yeah.
I know there has been a series made in MMD before.
Oh, so that wiki page is probably for that.
Yeah, because it's actually on Crunchyroll. I believe it was only 3 episodes long, but people hated it.
Hopefully this one.
Oh well, then moving on to sports anime.
Yeah.
Boxing.
So next up is Punch Out. That's all I see. That's literally all I see when I look at this image. I just see Punch Out.
The anime.
Yeah. Okay,
Punch Out the anime second season.
Yeah, so this is actually
not featuring Donkey Kong.
Yeah. This is actually Hajiri no Opio Rising. Oppa, a timid high schooler, is one day saved from being beaten up by Takamura, a boxer. Enthralled by Takamura's skills, Oppa begins to learn boxing, soon finding love for the sport and drive to challenge the boxing world. So essentially, yes, it is Punch Out, the anime.
Yep. Moving on, unless you have anything interesting to say.
Nope.
Yep.
You don't care.
Moving on to Coppelion. I've heard about this actually.
Sounds interesting already.
Yeah. The story is set in 2036. After radioactive contamination from a nuclear accident has put Tokyo under a blockade, 3 high school girls have been sent to this dead city.
That makes total sense.
Thanks to genetic engineering, the 3 girls have been impervious to radioactivity since birth. They form a special forces unit codenamed Coppelion in the 3rd Division of Japan's Ground Self-Defense Force.
Convenience!
So, other words, it's basically 3 high school girls versus Godzilla.
Now that I would want to see.
Yeah.
I like how they conveniently placed three high school girls. 3 high school girls who were impervious to radioactivity since birth. It's a war zone.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It sounds interesting.
Yeah,
but
I've been hearing a lot of things about this one, so I am interested, but I think it's more about if it gets picked up.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too fascinating. It's on the radar, but
yeah, it's there. So if it gets picked up, I might check it out. If it doesn't, then I won't really bother. But it doesn't look half bad, to be honest.
Alright. Remember when I said that there was a company that wasn't listed?
Yeah.
This was it. This is made by Gohands.
Gohands.
Spell it right. Gohands. Yes.
Yeah, Gohands.
Their track record is pretty slim. They only have 5 animes under their belt. 2 of them were my personal favorites. Seitokai Yaku Indomo. And get this, K.
ooh.
Huh.
we're just like shit's given 0. Sad.
Yeah, but for me, the entire outlook just changed for me. But it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
To me, at least.
Yeah, like I say, it's on my radar at least. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's on there. I'll have to see some more news about it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, moving on.
Next up, right. Better get myself ready for this one. I think this is possibly the longest title we've ever seen.
That's what I was just about to say. Longest name ever.
Might just be that.
Right. Ora no itnai Sentakishi ga Takuden love kom o Zenryoko da Genma Shiterio.
Breathe.
Yeah, that's even
Carry on.
that's even longer than Watanabe's full opening.
Yeah.
I mean, on name, I mean, holy moly. Anyway, continue.
Okay, the story centers around Kanade Amakusa, a boy cursed with the mental power of absolute multiple choice.
Huh.
A multiple choice quiz will suddenly appear in his mind, and the choices he makes will become his reality. For example, he would have a choice between going nude from the waist up or the waist down in school.
What the fuck?
While in school, he is given another choice. 1. A beautiful girl will fall before him, or 2. He will fall from the rooftop in female clothes.
I think we already know where this is going.
Yep.
He chooses option 1, and a blonde girl named Chocolate falls before him.
Okay, this actually sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Not gonna
Truth be
lie.
told, yeah.
That actually sounds amazing.
Interesting.
It sounds like the same kind of humour that was in Kawa Zombie Rodesica.
Yeah.
Like that same sort of, like, funny little humoury type thing. Yeah. I'm going to put that on my plan to watch right there. That sounds very fascinating.
Very fascinating.
Yeah, but-
yes,
Yeah, it's definitely on my possibilities list.
Imagine if everyday life was like this. You were given a multiple choice in your head, and everything you do.
Do I wear
reality.
to wear pants or not to wear pants? That is the question. But yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. I think I might give that one a go.
Yeah.
Any other information we have on this one?
It's Diomedes, so what can I say?
Never
Yeah.
heard of him.
We just covered them a bit
Really?
earlier.
Oh.
They
What's
did
Bacon?
split
Ah.
It's yes, I was gonna say.
Keith.
The more
It's
we
beca-
learn,
it's
this
because
is
of
the
our-
most educational one we've done yet.
Yeah, I keep forgetting because we take such huge breaks.
This might be a good one, because it does give us a little bit of fan service.
It does look a little bit fancy. I mean, look at that arrow up in the top corner pointing to where? Oh yeah, that's where.
Skirts!
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. Walkure Romanzi.
Mm-hmm.
The story centers around Takahiro Mizuna, a student training to be a beglitter, knight's assistant, at an academy where aspiring knights joust.
Here's
Right.
something I'm a bit peeved about. Why does the story have to center around someone? Why can't the story fucking star someone?
True.
That is true, yes.
That is definitely true.
He himself had come to this academy to train as a knight after becoming the unrivaled junior champion in his home country. However, an injury in a tournament's finals forces him to withdraw. Instead, he decides to become a knight's assistant to one of the academy's maiden knights and help her win.
Yeah, it sounds like it's been done before, but
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have to call a bit bullshit on that because it's like, oh, he decides to help her win. No way, he wants to just get it on with her.
he wants the V. Wants that V.
You know what I think? Blah 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 blah. Hey, look, tits, skirt watching.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties. Enough said. Hey, you never know. There's been worse itchies that have come out.
It's true.
Trust me. There's been worse itchies that have come out. Like, stuff that's had worse synopsises than that.
I'm looking at you, Arm Studio.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Yoshikura Quartet. An alternate retelling of the Yoshikura Quartet TV series.
Oh, interesting. It's not a sequel, it's
Yeah.
a reboot. Fascinating. Don't see many of them.
The story revolves around a quartet of teenage heroes, a super strong girl named Hime, a mind reader named Owl, a conjurer named Kochaha, and an ordinary powerless boy named Akina. The three girls and Akina protect the city of Sakurashin from supernatural threats.
Fascinating.
Illogical.
Well, thing is, I've heard of this series before because of a series of OVAs that they did. I just came across this, and all I've actually seen is the opening, and I was like, it doesn't look too bad. It's got some pretty nice animation. But I never got around to actually watching it, so...
Now's the good time, I guess.
Yeah, might check it out.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too amazing, but I'll keep it on the radar.
Yeah, it definitely does sound like a background series.
Is this Tatsunoko we're talking about?
Yeah. That reminds me, I still haven't really begun Gatchaman Crowds.
I actually need to start that as well. I guess I might do that maybe this season if I've got time.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I hear that is actually quite good.
I've heard mixed things, but I still want to check it out. Okay, next up. Little Shits 2.
Little Busters. Why you were good as a visual novel game thing? Why would you do such a thing?
Shits. Little shits. I'm sorry, that was too good.
It was. Oh god, that
series.
series.
That was so good. Little shits. Anyway.
I'm sorry, but the first series, if you haven't seen my review, really just... I just thought it was bland. Then it pulled a Deus Ex Machina bullshit. And I just really fell out of love with it. Oh god, that is the thing which I remember most. The Deus Ex Machina gear.
Anyway, do we need to read the synopsis?
Well,
I think might as well.
Well, the thing is, because I kind of watched the series and I've been following it, so I do know that Refrain is meant to be what everybody classifies as the good bit.
Really now?
Refrain is apparently where shit gets real.
So it's the dark side of the
Yes.
visual novel. Okay, that's okay.
But that sort of brings me to question, why the fuck did they spend so long in the first series then?
Point taken.
What's the point?
Honestly, if Refrain had been the second half of the original series, I probably would have been a lot happier. If it's meant to be as good as so many people have been saying. So, like, since I watched the original series, I feel like I have to watch Refrain to see.
That's fair enough.
If it actually improves my feelings on the series as a whole.
Well, I'd have to watch the first one to watch the second one, so I'm not going to be touching this for the team poll.
Yeah, again, if you haven't watched the first series, and trust me, you shouldn't, because it is so boring.
I should know. I only survived half the season and then called it the worst anime in all history.
Oh, you got out halfway. You didn't see. What was it? What was the name? The little girl.
The little girl with no shadow.
No.
Okay.
The transfer student.
Could.
That's it. Could.
Could, would, should, not.
Could was the only good thing about the series until they got to her story.
Mm.
Oh.
And then everything went to shit.
Yeah, I think we should move on before Karto needs a defibrillator.
Yeah. I did say there would be rage, and this is the rage.
Mm.
Oh god, that series sucked. Oh, moving on. White Album 2. Ah, I love this change. Related to the White Album TV series.
It's not a sequel. It's
Related.
It's related.
I wonder if they caught on to us bitching last time.
Maybe.
Okay, the story centers around a college junior named Haruki Kanahara and his relationships with Setsuna Agoso and Kazuki Toma in the Light Music Club. K-On!
Yeah.
The three,
Don't tell me
the three
to
main voice
go
cast
easy.
members from the game are all reprising their roles in the anime.
Da, 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 da. Sorry, I got that stuck in my head now. Because I have that song on OSU, so.
I got nothing to say for this series, to be honest. So
Except for if you haven't seen the first White Album, what makes you think you're gonna see this?
yeah,
Yeah. Agreed.
okay. So we'll see you. We'll see you in the next part. Was for the final anime.
And for the final
Yep.
part,
And
Wheel of
movies,
Fate will
movies.
finally turn.
Mm. Oh,
Right, welcome back for the final part, and we're going in with Lupin the Third, Princess of the Breeze,
yep.
a one-shot TV special related to the Lupin the Third TV series.
Yep.
The old man detective is back.
Yeah.
Lupin the Third is like the Solid Snake of anime.
Yep.
Or wasn't he voiced by Solid Snake at one point?
I guess.
I don't know.
I heard he was at one point.
Information man, check this data for us.
I would.
Yeah, but truth be told, I know Lupin the Third has a huge fan base, but
Yes,
It
it
does.
does.
I never really got into it, so
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. I don't know. Moving on.
yeah, moving on. Next up, Super Saiyan Brothers. Super Saiyan Brothers tells the story of siblings and their new love. Oh god.
Moving on.
There are two sets of strange siblings, each with an older sister and a younger brother. Because they are so similar, they are all friends with each other. It is a slice of life story with a lot of mishaps. That just sounds like a really stereotypical trailer.
Yeah, let's not.
The two sets of siblings live their lives full of comedy and otaku humor in a slice of life story. Each set of siblings thought they would each other, but birds of a similar feather flock together as they create this comedy. That sounds so fucking generic.
Yeah.
I'm too tired for this
Yeah,
shit.
it sounds like a bottom of the barrel Hollywood movie.
Oh, joyous.
Moving on to Gymax. Well,
Yeah, moving on to Gynax. Gynax, what piece of fuck are you gonna spew out now?
Before we move on, the guys who are making Super Station Brothers, you will not believe what else they made.
What else they made?
What?
Boku wa Tomodachi ga Sukunai, I don't have many friends, and Persona 4 the animation.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't look like it's going to have that same amount of quality, though.
Nope.
They also did Data Live, so yeah.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that was alright. I didn't actually watch it, but I hear that was pretty good.
The opening song rocks. I love that song.
I'm gonna go back and watch Day Live because I hear that was actually pretty decent.
And
so.
the character designs are by the same person who does all the Neptunia characters.
I noticed that actually when I was looking at the characters. I was like, these look familiar.
Why do you think Compile Heart was allowed to make the game for it?
See? Yeah, there you go.
Sneaky buggers.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Gynax. What's Gynax doing in their crazy, crazy, crazy world?
Nepu. Nep.
I knew you were going to say that.
So Nepu Kariku Bushiroad. This will be a mecha anime whose story is set approximately 500 years in the future.
Short and sweet. Go on, Gynax, you're drunk.
Truth be told, that sounds a lot like a lot of other Gynax shows.
That is true. But it's not like... It's Gynax.
Yeah, it is Gynax.
It's a mecha show made by Gynax. What are you expecting? Like, come on.
It's definitely going to be it's definitely going to be interesting. You could at least give it that.
Yeah, I'd like to get some more information about it before I do a final decision. But yeah it seems interesting.
Okay.
And I do like some of Gynax's work. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So next up is Kyoso Giga.
So we meet again.
Yeah, I thought this sounded familiar.
Toei animation.
Three kids are stuck in a strange city causing massive mayhem through the land. They are searching for the atypical rabbit in order to return home. Karto, the eldest of the three, seems to have some sort of connection with this weird place ruled by a monk, a demon, and a priest.
Yeah, this has been an online anime for quite a while. Like a shorts little thing.
Ah.
And they've finally decided that they're just going to make a full series out of it. Because this has been in like quite a few of our shows.
Yeah, I thought so.
And this is Toei Animation we're talking about, so they probably got some good writers in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we're going to talk about Poopa.
Poopa.
What? Poopa.
Poopa. Poopa, 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 poopa.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't resist.
Anyway.
Okay. The life and death sibling story follows Atsusu and Nomu Hasegawa, a boy and his little sister who find themselves all alone. One day, Yuma sees a mysterious red butterfly and her body undergoes a strange metamorphosis into a creature that eats humans. So,
I'm kind of interested in this one, actually.
well, just reading that, it kind of reminds me a bit of Pandora's Tower.
Then again, this is Studio Dean we're talking about. They have created some weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Namely, the Higurashi series. Yeah.
This is gonna be really weird.
I don't think I'll be watching it, but I get the feeling it's probably going to get a bit of a fan following.
I think it's going to get a bit of attention too. Yeah. Personally, it's on hold right now because I don't know too much more about it. But yeah, I think it's going to get some attention from somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the final anime of this season, one I'm actually interested in. Blaze Blue Alter Memory.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1.
Yes, indeed.
Piss off.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay, so let me see if I can read this. The story is set in December of 2199, when the streets are full of anticipation for the end of the year and the start of the new one. Amid the celebrations, word spreads that Ragnar the Blood Edge, an SS-class rebel with the highest ever bounty on his head, has appeared in the 13th hierarchical, I can never say that word, architectural city of Akutsuchi. The apparent aim of Ragnar, or the Grim Reaper, is the destruction of the world, of the system controlling the world. To collect the bounty, a motley array of unrivaled fighters converge on Atsuguchi.
It's Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
Blaze Blue, basically.
Yeah, well, let it be known that I like Blaze Blue, but I don't understand a single fucking thing that goes on in those games.
Well, maybe this is your chance to find out.
Yeah, maybe.
The funny
I'm
thing
not
is,
entirely sure.
the funny thing is, I can understand Guilty Gear a lot more than Blaze Blue, and that's a problem.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, it's
Oh, well, then.
like I say, it's a very weird relationship I have with Blaze Blue, because like, I'm interested in playing all the games, but I don't understand what the story is.
Hmm.
I mean, that's why I actually spent a bit extra when I found out that Continuum Shift Extend contains not only the story of the second, contains the story of both the first and second game, so you can figure out what the hell's going on. Well, hopefully this anime should fix that.
Well, regarding the animation studio, it's Team KG and Hoods Entertainment. Nothing to note except for 2 titles, I think. Let me see. Let me just look this up.
Yes.
Alright. The latest one that we have is Fantasista Doll,
Okay.
which I want to say, and their more prominent one, Quasar of Stigmata.
Ah. I've heard of
Yeah.
that.
Seikon no Quasar, all 3 of them. Rest assured, there will no be tit sucking in this anime, I swear. Either that or it's Tao's doing. What do you want me to do?
Oh well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the main anime out of the way. So we're going to have a quick look at the OVAs, OADs, and the movies. So it's just going to
So
be
what do we got?
basic quick look to see what catches our eye. Quite a few Fate Khalid's OVAs.
Yep.
Yep.
My God, so I'll be trying to watch them. There's a free short movie.
Yep. For those girls out there that like a bit of beefcake.
Yeah. Well, free has actually been quite good apparently. So
It has actually been quite good. I'm thinking of going back and giving it a shot because I didn't I don't. Was it licensed in New Zealand? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to watch it.
yeah. Okay. Let's see what else.
Because Exist is down there in the bottom corner, just waiting for you. it's like clawing at the door, just waiting. It wants you.
There's
Like, soon.
There's the Lucky Star special.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So I know Hunter's going to be wanting to watch that, even though he can't read subtitles.
It'll be the one time he actually gives a shit. The one
But
time.
I'm just noticing this. It says it was done by Audette.
Fascinating.
I mean, considering the way that it looks, you can't really tell that because Kyoto Animation did the original.
I don't know.
Pretty weird. There's a
Movies.
few more. There's a few more Setekai Yakini Domo OADs.
Hell yeah.
I think there's at least one of those with every fucking season.
Yep.
How many of those are they gonna make?
Quite a few, apparently.
Okay, so now down with the movies.
Got some Monica Magica down there. Got some Persona 3 the movie. Got some Ghost in the Shell of Eyes.
We got my guilty pleasure, Doki Doki Precure.
Yeah.
We have the Captain Harlock CGI film.
Yeah. There's the Chinbyo movie. So
Yeah, for those who... I really probably should have watched that, but oh well.
honestly, this is actually a really good movie lineup.
It actually is, yeah. Code Geass is in there.
I keep thinking, wasn't the Captain Harlock movie supposed to be done by the same company that does like all the animation for Sega games and that?
I don't know.
Because I heard
Oh,
they were
it's
supposed
not.
to be making a film at some point, but I'm not sure if it was this one or not.
I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm actually amazed by how many good movies there are.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I will say that
Oh.
Kara no Kyokai, I don't really know what that is, but considering Yofu Table's making it,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to be fucking gorgeous.
Yep.
Yeah,
Jack
considering
Ilford.
Kara no Kyokai was actually, a series by Type Moon.
I thought it sounded like one.
Yeah. So, she's in Melty Blood Actress again. She's my main, so...
Yeah, so that's basically it for the fall season, finally.
This very eventful season.
Yeah, it's, truth be told, again, I think as we kind of find out, the fall season usually is a bit slow, but there are a few good series here and there.
I've got a pretty big plan to watch list for this one, so
Mm.
Yeah, I think I've only got like 2 or 3, to be honest. Like I said, I think for me, the movies are actually more interesting.
sounds about right.
Yeah, so basically all we can really say about that. We do plan to get our reviews for the summer series out possibly next week, so we'll be trying to organise that.
Mm.
Oh boy, are we going to have a lot to talk about in that one. Yeah, so this has been Karto 1989 with Nretsew, Dominic, and Sora. We will see you. We will see you again for the winter outlook. Oh God, slurring my words already.
Alright.
See you then.